Ready? Right? Hello, everybody. North Carolina is under snow now, and my name is Olga, and I'm welcoming you on my channel. So hold on, I need to get dressed. When it's winter, it's very important to keep warm. I'm outside, I'm not dressed, it's not right. I can see a lot of children right now outside. No, right now, I mean in these days, and they are not dressed, and I think very badly about their parents, because that's their parents' obligation and the main duty to keep their children healthy. And when they are outside not wearing their hats and warm winter jackets, that's already their trouble, and then their future is horrible. I'm outside like for the next 5 minutes, and I know that I will be warm because I have extra layers under everywhere. I'm multi-layered person most time because I lived most time in the colder environments than this. All right, that's not about it. And yeah, and I never sit on the floor. I sit on my something. Right now I sit on a yoga mat because it definitely protects me from sitting on cold. And I don't understand people sitting on floors, on concrete all the time, because it really affects your kidneys. And I don't know how you don't see that, and how your doctor can never tell you that it affects your kidneys. That's why the diapers for elderly people industry is flourishing in the USA, because sitting on concrete in your childhood affects your necessity to use diaper when you are elder. But whatever. Okay, so that's not about it. It's snow days in North Carolina. We are not going to school tomorrow again. And yeah, so what we did this weekend, we are going to get our drone, start up, and we're gonna make some videos around Gastonia, see what's going on around here. That's not much because one of the videos actually didn't work out. We filmed one more video, but it didn't work out well. So we're gonna see how it works around. We drove to the local store as slow as possible, probably within driving limits, within 30 miles per hour limit, even slower. But yeah, we know that our roads are safe because they're empty at this time of at this time of the day and this time of the season. All right, if you are ready, buckle up and let's enjoy the view around the area. Oh, don't forget to sign up to the channel, and there are more things on my channel. I'm started making Russian videos. I mean, learn Russian with Oleg, and we are currently in the process of our house renovation, so I'll also make the videos about the process of how we are renovating the house, because we just bought it as is. The house is rather old, but in good condition. Anyway, we are renovating it. So welcome to the channel, and let's go. As you understand, our day was quite busy. We made 3 snowmen, or a girl, a snow girl, or a snowman. That's hard to say because he's got a nice dawn over here, nice dawn, or skirt, whatever. Oh yeah, they don't really look nice because the snow wasn't exactly sticky. It was really powdery.
Sure.
Yeah, powdery and fluffy, so it didn't stick together. We used some water to make it stickier, and we used as many techniques, but not the regular rolling technique for making the snowman. But oh yeah, let's see how we made it. Wow.
Ну-то, нормально.
само то будет. О! Во! Аба! А теперь несем туда. Follow me. Хаба! Cool? Ну все. And in comparison to the previous week where we were sliding a lot from down the hill, from here we have a sloppy driveway, and we were sliding a lot last week. But this week, but this weekend we did not really slide because the snow, it wasn't sticky enough for the snowmen, but it was sticky enough to prevent us from sliding successfully downhill. And I kind of hit my tailbone last week and I didn't really feel comfortable sliding, and sliding on your stomach wasn't really working. On my stomach it didn't really work. Yeah, so that's why we were busy with just digging the snow and making these little thingies. All right, let's go. It started snowing early in the morning, not very early, it's about 7 o'clock in the morning. It just started, and this time the snow is fluffy, as you can even see all those snowflakes flying around. And all we could do is snow angels and snowmen, but snowmen were really not really good, as you can already notice that. Still, it was really fun. We didn't really try to slide again, not sticky enough, not slidey enough. It was a little bit sticky, and yeah, it still was fun. Tried to make a castle of snow, but not really big. So from above, all you could see, we didn't really try to fly high because of the winter gusts, kind of dangerous. And when you make filming, there is a notification on your camera, on the application, that it's too dangerous, there is a winter gust, and they just recommend you to slow down. So the maximum height now was about 70 meters, though we can, and there will be the continuation where we flew higher at about 200 meters heights. That's the view from 70 meters. It's higher than these high pine trees, tall pine trees. Yeah, like 2 times, but you cannot see anything around. Just in a second I'm gonna switch you to our regular view, what we normally see when we fly around, but right now there are no mountains, and all you see is everything is covered with white. Kind of boring, no colors, boring view. And people live in these circumstances for all long winter months, like 6 months of winter. Everything is white around you. That's Northerners' sights. And that's our regular view that was filmed in December, somewhere about Christmas time. And that's our regular view, what we can see from above here. More colors, vividness around. And yeah, that was kind of dark because it's already night time, and we just noticed those lights which people lit for that was Christmas Eve night. Approximately the same area where we were flying, but the view is absolutely different. Everything is dark and contrast colors are all around, and it's more picturesque.
That was our first experience of flying the drone at the night time, because we never actually tried it, and the camera's resolution is kind of okay, even though the sunset had already happened and it was really dark in the streets. You can see the lights, it's still catching the view. Really high resolution in the game. There is no sound because the sound of helicopter will disturb anything. That's why they didn't install microphone. But the regular view in the same area, approximately the same area, that's our summer view. Everything is covered with green, and in comparison to white, boring desert, it's a green, boring desert. Like really, there is nothing you can see over this ocean of green trees. Or maybe some stores, roofs, and the mountains. Told you that in the regular day we can actually see mountains, but there will be more views from winter side. So just hold tight. We want to compare what we can see in the summertime, how far. It depends on the light, I guess, and how cloudy it is. Foggy, or not exactly foggy, cloudy. Yeah, how cloudy, or maybe if there is smoke around. That's our Gastonia region, and near Plaza, I'm not sure what kind of mountain that is there at the background. I don't really remember their names. To those who live in busy areas like Charlotte or other big cities, look how many parking lots we have here in Gastonia. And that's why we don't like going out there in big cities, because the parking lot problem is your problem, not ours. We are free to park, parallel parking and perpendicular parking, and whichever way I want to parking. Didn't get any examples of whichever way I want to parking. But yeah, people do. People just park perpendicular to the lines, and that's how they're supposed to. And that's the same area. Oh, you can see Greer Middle School and the Shin Museum beside it. Again, I don't know the names of mountains. I know that I walk around them. Probably that's Crowder's View. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where they are when I'm not there. Probably that was really mountain view, Crowder's View mountain. The sunset time, and yeah, the camera can catch anything, the resolution, but when it moves fast, it's kind of disturbing the eyes. But again, there is no sound. And buckle up, now we are going to switch from summer view back to winter. Yes, we are in the summer state, in hot Carolinas, but now it's our cold Carolinas. That's the second day when the snow is already not snowing. The snow is not snowing. Interesting. The snow is not falling. Everything is already settled, and the temperature is about 0 degrees Celsius, which is about 30 something Fahrenheit. And we decided to spy around. I spy with my little eye. What we noticed is our driveway had, my husband and my son cleaned the driveway, and the snow is really like sticky. There is no ice because the temperature is a little bit above 0. It started melting, and he was spying around. You can see some roads. They are probably even cleaned, because I can see black asphalt from below the snow. We can observe Greer School again and Shin Museum. And now we are moving our head toward Charlotte, and now you will see Charlotte. Can you see Charlotte? Unfortunately, my husband didn't notice it, that's why he didn't stop. But we cannot pause now, and it will disturb. And now the lake near YMCA, if you remember War Lake YMCA, that's right, this lake. I already filmed it in the summertime. That's beautiful. That's where we spend a lot of time in the summertime, paddling and kayaking. Yeah, right. And again, I can, even from this height, that's about 200 meters height. Yeah, we're going higher. See, and from this view we can actually see that there are dark roads. So yeah, they're really clean. That's why we decided that it's not very dangerous to ride. We didn't really need anything. My husband was bored and he wanted to drive around, and we know that in our area people don't drive. There is a road, you can see that it's clean. There are signs of passing cars from time to time, and we do observe some cars driving from time to time, but if you are the only car in the street, it's your safety depends only on you and your skills to drive. If there are 5 cars on the road, your safety depends on those who cannot drive around you, then yes, that's more dangerous. But we know that in our area it's quite safe because yay, there is 1 car at a time. That's why we decided to risk it and go see what's it around. That's why we are going. Alright, what else are we watching? Just enjoy the view. It's a little bit strange to see no people around, but it's just too high. Right now when we are lowering and the helicopter is hovering above our house, we cannot see us, but probably there were people out there near their houses, we just couldn't see them because they're too little from these heights. And yeah, there you go. So we were making the second snowman at this point, and the snow is really sticky, no ice anyway, because we were cleaning the snow from everywhere, from steps, from the pavement, from asphalt, from concrete, and it was not it was a little bit sticky actually, which is kind of good for driving, but it wasn't covering any ice, because the most dangerous thing is probably today, when we already survived the night and this melting snow started frosting and now is covered with snow, and then you don't really see. Under this fluffy snow there is ice, and that's the most dangerous thing now. But yesterday it was okay. I mean, there was no ice over there because the temperature was, as I told you, above zero. That was actually cool, but not exactly, because when snow gets under your coat there is nothing nice. So, and we are checking the roads. It's not exactly back road because this road is near our school, so probably they started cleaning with them, because this road is, yeah, that was really clean, probably with a bulldozer. Maybe this church decided to do, because there is a church on the side and they have different activities, so they probably cleaned it. I have no idea who could clean it. Have no idea. And we are moving toward what? Toward the busier road.
Вот это? Че? Заправки тоже какой-то. Темно. Сейчас. New Hope Road. Стоп.
Чтобы вы знали.
New Hope Road.
We're not speeding, we are moving at about 20 miles per hour speed, and the regular speed here is about 45. We checked our tires. The tires are not exactly I don't know how to say it, so they're okay, a bit loosened for driving on the snow. And it's really unusual view from Gastonia. That was worth it. Enjoy the view. There are some people actually walking. The bad thing around Gastonia that exactly on this road, it's a New Hope Road, there is no pedestrian sidewalk at all, because I cycle my bicycle here, and the only way where I can cycle is on the road, because I normally cycle on the sidewalk, but in many places where those people going past by, there were no sidewalk at all. Even okay, it may be covered by snow, but at this very point there was nothing, only grass on the side. Here there is a sidewalk, but on the left side, not on the right side where they are walking. And they just decided to be brave enough. We are going past Ashbrook High School, you can see it on the left, and we were making fun of this car ahead of us because it was really driving in the middle. There are two lines and he is riding in the middle of them, and the other guy decided to be faster because he is a 4WD but I don't know how he did it, but he went past. And we decided to turn to Walmart. For some reason my husband decided that people in Walmart love their job so much that they would come to work even risking their car's condition and other in their health condition. I told him I work there. There are students, there are people without much income, without good cars, and they will not come. Especially considering the $15 per hour pay, they will not come. And they, yes, I was right, they did not come. The parking lot is clean. It was clean yesterday. I don't know about today because it's been snowing after it. And there we go. So Walmart was closed yesterday due to hazardous condition, snow and other weather, severe weather. And though they were welcoming us anyway. And we decided to go further. Actually, what we discovered is there is another store just across the road. There is Food Line and it was open. Everything is there if you really need something, exactly, really need something, but be careful. Some traffic lights don't work. But again, there are not many people on the road. But anyway, there are some, and there are some unbelievable drivers who don't know how to drive. Like See, yes, exactly. He was not exactly taking his path and he was just driving whichever way they want. Some people just drive in the middle of the road, which is also not safe, so be careful. If you don't need to drive, don't. And it's, again, be prepared with your shoes because it's all wet and there is water and there is ice. So even walking, you can be careful because you can slip over. Our way back was less interesting because we were driving on the right side of New Hope Road and that is completely melted. So, for some reason, yes, the left part was covered with snow, the right part was completely clean. Some roads are clean, some roads are not clean, that's why it's kind of strange. And maybe if they were clean yesterday but they were wet, they might be covered with ice today, but it's already the middle of the day. Still, it's more fun to stay at home and actually clean the house because we started cleaning our roof. It's dripping now. I'm gonna go find some grass for my cat. Alright, anyway, that's interesting to look around. Very unusual view for North Carolina. But we're in North Carolina, there must be snow, right? Typical houses covered with untypical view.
Невеста там что делает?
Ой. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you really enjoyed this video and the view from above and from behind, from below. So stay warm, stay safe, be careful about your health. See you later. Bye bye. Flour. Тут 2, 6, 600. Ow.